Hello everybody, AnakinNIP here with the Paramedia YouTube channel, and what I'm going to do now is show you how to make a TNT Hybrid Cannon in Minecraft to blow through water protected walls such as this. So to start with, this is what you're going to need: pistons, slabs, any slab will do, I'm using quartz, TNT, a button, stone for this. You can use wood, but there is an implication for the redstone. Redstone comparator, redstone repeaters, redstone, bucket of water, dispensers, sand, and some more of our block of choice, which is going to be chiseled quartz. So let's just take that and let's take the dispensers and the slab and just get the basic carcass of the cannon worked up. What I always do is put 2 slabs here. Reasons for this are simple. I like to waste no space here, and when you put the redstone across the top here, it won't run into this. But we'll get into that. Now, what I'm going to do is lay out the carcass of our cannon. And I always use this method. It helps me for the spacing of the blocks. And that will become evident. So now we have this laid out. This is going to be the entire TNT operation. These 3 dispensers will output the TNT to fire the TNT. So these will be the propulsion, and they will fire the projectile, which comes out of this. This next side is going to be for the piston and the sand stack, and that's going to be the hybrid element of the cannon. And again, very simple. Set distances, set numbers, and there we go. So already we've got our cannon taking shape. Now we're going to put the redstone wiring together. So for this, we'll take our repeater, and we want 7 of these for the projectile TNT. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really simple. Wire that up, because we'll have our button there. We'll put that in now. So we put the button in there, and we push that. As you can see, that runs around. Now we put our comparator clock up here. This allows us to shoot more than 1 TNT at a time when it's on, or 1 TNT when it's off. So when it's on, we give it a pulse, we get 5 ticks. If we used a wooden button, we'd get 7 ticks, but we're not. We're using stone because we only need 5 ticks. Now, this redstone has no what we call delay on it. So when we push the button, it's instantly there. So this gets powered before this gets powered. By moving the repeaters back, we can introduce delay into the signal, and that's good if you've got a long distance to shoot. So we just watch it now, and there we have it. Now, no cannon is complete without a bucket of water. It's not for putting out fires or anything, of course. It's to stop the TNT blowing up in the barrel. So the water's in, that's nice. Now we will do the wiring for the hybrid side. For this you want 10 repeaters, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in the middle, which will make sense when we put the piston in. Put that in. We need to grab a piston, put that there, and there's our piston. Now when we push the button, everything goes on, the piston shoots. Now, as you saw, this was still ticking when the piston retracted. The reason there is 10 here rather than 7 is because the timing for the sand needs to be a little bit more extended than the TNT. This means it all falls at the same time and everything works nicely. Now some of you may not know why we need a hybrid cannon, and that's what we're going to look at right now, because we're going to get this cannon loaded up. So it's going to take our TNT, and we're going to go into a dispenser. I'm just going to load 10 into that, 10 into that, and 10 into that. At this range, that's a hell of a lot more than you need, but it's fine. Okay, so we have a loaded cannon. Let's fire it and see what happens. As you can see, TNT reached the target, it exploded, but it didn't create any damage because of the water. So, now we introduce the hybrid element, which requires sand. We take our sand, and we stack it up here. Doesn't really matter how much you use, but as long as you can work your way down safely, because you're not always going to be in creative, you're not going to be able to fly, and you need a way down. We've got it loaded. Let's stack some sand up, because we don't want our hole straight at bedrock like that. So we're going to stack a little bit of sand. So there's the first one stacked. I'm going to stack another one. Let's get out of the ground before we try and hybrid it. There's two. Always reassuring. Now we're going to take a little bit of redstone. I'm going to wire up the TNT, and this should now make a really satisfying hole in the wall. And there we have it.